guys, welcome back to another video of Vroid. In this video, I will show you a combination. So far, if you've seen at least one of the three versions of making glasses, then in this video, I will show you how to make all three of them as simple as possible. Let's begin. So let's go and cut to the chase. So glasses are a little bit tricky, at least at the beginning. Well, sometimes you might provide a challenge. Usually depends on what type of glasses you have, or you're gonna place on the character. Nevertheless, just make sure that you have an empty freehand group, so that way, when you wanna make a design of glasses, all you have to do is zoom in and start designing. The first version is simple, so you're gonna need a mirror. Once you're ready, you start design over here, put it at the center, then make a small turn, and then like this. And just remember, this is for simplicity's sake, doing a simple way. Because in reality, you need a lot more concentration to do this, to get it right from the design and actually get this control point to the position that you want it. Like here, even a little bit too far, and it will happen, no matter how hard you try, it will happen. And you're just gonna have to figure a way out. So in here, I'm just making a simple adjustment. Move a little bit over here. That's it, a little bit more, and that should be fine right now. Right, so this is the first version of it. Sounds simple. That's because it usually is. So then, we're going to the second version of this, which is a little more simple. The third one is gonna be a little bit difficult because of the requirement. That one's gonna be difficult. So go to texture. If you have an empty place card, then you're almost good to go. This one's kind of a medium type of difficulty because of the mirror effect that you'll be seeing soon. Just create a simple design and then look over the drawing. Make sure that when you make a new type of hair, make it differently. Because if it's not now, you might confuse it like that. So if you have an empty, like this, and you already have a design, you erase the background, you made your own design, then go back to the design, and select the drawing. And here's when the real game begins. Because in here, you get half of the pattern. It's bound to do that. Unless you already know and have an idea of where does the margin go, it's gonna be messing things up. So in here, the best thing for that is find the margin. Once you find it, you should be ready to go. So as I keep tracing, you can't actually see where is it until it's right there. So all you have to do is keep on drawing. Now this sentence is actually better because you won't be doing a lot of guess. So the less guessing, the better it is, because you won't be losing like maybe 10, 15, and even 30 minutes trying to figure this out. You just do this type of method, and just like that you'll have it. Now, if it happens, like it just happened to me that it's not exactly aligned, do the same procedure as the first version. Go to the control points and drag it to it. Sure, it might actually get a little bit distorted, but in the end, it's gonna actually have it. Almost there. There's another slightly different version, but at least I don't recommend it because it's more of a one-shot thing. Yes, I have mentioned in a video before, and I'll be making another video of it, but it's not gonna be a tutorial. So it'll be just showing you what it actually does happen when you try to one-shot it on making glasses directly. Okay, so we have one side done. Now let's go to the other. For this one, let's go over here and hit the duplicate. You duplicate it, then head for the texture. Once there, go all the way to this one. And if you actually notice, you already have it. You have an exact copy of the other one. So, I was just to show you. So now, we do another freehand group, and you'll see now why I seem to make another duplicate. Really show you. This is why. It's actually inverted. So in order to fix that, go to texture, go to the last tab that you have, layers, and go to the small image. Here is where you're gonna see what's really going on. So start drawing. There you see this over here. One is what's a weird real-time movement. Not real, real. Okay. So I'm only looking at this side around here. That's why sometimes the glasses are a little bit difficult. Because you don't know where it's hitting or if it's actually doing good until it reaches there. Or you basically notice it as just too late for anything. Unless you want to reverse everything start from zero. That is not the best option. So I already know where it is. So I'm just go ahead and erase this part. So that way I already know where I'm going. Sure, make a few tweaks, but basically that's most of it. So now that we have it all pretty done, let's just go ahead and make this small extension. Now, head to the design, and as I mentioned before, go to the control joint, points side. I'm confusing a little bit, but you can do that. It has a similar term to it. Anyway, now you do the same thing as you did before. So now, if I roll it forward, it should, there we go. So now, let's do the other side, and there you go. Sure, you really know this is not different, but like I said before, be simplicity sake. So you can actually see what's going on without the moment mess. Now, you can actually delete this, and this one. This is my part. And now, here comes the hard part. The third theory. Method. Well, for some of them, maybe I told theory. And for others, not so much. It's not simple at all. This one is actually importing textures to the face. And why is the most hardest one for that? Because it only accepts one type of image file, that's PNG. Why does it only accept that file? I have no idea. Here's the problem. It doesn't accept conversion type of image files. Example, if you select, this is accurate, if you select a GIF type of image and try to convert it to PNG, it's not gonna happen. For some reason, it can't accept that type of file. So that's not too far-fetched. So for that one, let's click the plus type. Back it over here and go to import. Then you have to find your image. Now, this is what I mean that it doesn't accept. It was actually a PNG file, but apparently it was converted to a PNG file. It was not originally a PNG file. This is the result. It'll be giving you this massive question mark, and that's the only thing you're gonna be able to see. and it's basically useless. So for the developers of Vroid, if you have to any type of image file, because this is to actually be making one from scratch like that, it's difficult. Because you really have to find a way that's kind of a long shot. So we'll be finding it again until we get it. Now this may take a little while on the time. Anyway. Alright, so I have mics here. And there's another problem. It's a little bit long. But I mean this, it's actually all blank. And you know, I know you're thinking like, well, it should have something because right now it's already in the texture file that's before finished. Well, not exactly. But this, you see the problem? It's basically taking everything from it. What do I mean by that? Simple. It's accepting the entire image, including the background. That's not what we're looking for. What is it? So for that, you just have to erase it, the background, and try our best to keep it simple. But it's just not that easy, you know. So sometimes you just have to erase the background because again, for some reason, it does not want to accept that transparent background if it's not actually transparent. If it's a white or black background, it's not accepted as a color. You know, adding a background color like you just saw with the glasses. So if you have like a base or shape color, it's gonna separate like that. I still don't understand why. Right, so now we try this again. Now it's much better. Now we go through the same step. As a angle, zoom in to focus, and we draw. I did about one, you get the point. Now, all you have to do is align, control points, and position it. But again, I almost didn't one shot. Not normal. Huh. This one here, I'll just have to put it up a little bit. You know, simple modifications. Now, I'll just be working with the texture. And here will be the same thing as a previous version of it that I'll be doing. Which it should be something like this. Let's see if there we go. It kind of works. When you already see the point. Yes, we made a little bit out of line, but that's not the point right now. The point is that you really know this type of method. Oh, you could have still nothing even accepted. Heh. So it's more bothersome. The margin is very small. But still, you have the result here. This is a rough idea how it can actually look like. Anyway, for the developers of Vroid, this is simple, because this is a little bit too complicated. Do you know how many types of images there are in the world, and how many have they been converted from one type of file to another? And for Vroid Studio to accept only one original, you're kind of making this a little bit difficult, at least from that perspective.